So as one famous Bostonian once said, the institutions are coming, right? And
Internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right into today's video. Incredible. That's all I have to say about today's episode. I'm so excited to film this because every single one of us are going to be rewarded very handsomely for our patience. And the next 2 years are a monumental moment in this history. And they're telling you this. And in today's episode, you're going to see it and hear it. And folks, that's all I got to say. Just inhale, exhale. And very, very soon, okay, weeks, not months, we're going to see a drastic move in these markets. And you heard Nadine Chakar in the beginning, the institutions are coming. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys are very well versed in now to knowing exactly what we're about to witness, because we have been following the agenda since day one and the creation of this channel. And Nadine Chakar has been at the DTCC looking over global head of the DTC digital assets for 2 years now. And listen to what she says here about us. I'm not gonna break it to you. I'll let her break it to you. And shout to Cypress for this one. This is monumental. Nadine, take it away.
So as one famous Bostonian once said, the institutions are coming, right? And we're starting to see progress where more certainty in the market is helping institutional adoption, such as the approvals of FIT21, other instruments, both ETH and Bitcoin, spot ETFs. Those have been super helpful in pushing the movement forward. It just shows you there's pinned up demand. It is pushing through. There's a couple of things that are a little bit different about this. This is the first time in our history where we've seen actually retail lead and institutional follow. But this is the first time in our history where we've seen actually retail lead and institutional follow. But
for the first time in history, retail was able to get in before institutions, and I have been looking for the video where Brad Garlinghouse said the same thing a couple years ago, and I was not able to find it. That's the only reason why today's upload is late as well, because I honestly took, I think it was 2 hours to look for that video. I know I had it somewhere, but I couldn't find it. But there is a video of Brad Garlinghouse stating that for the first time in history, again, that retail was able to get in before institution money coming into the market. And I got a video collage that I'm gonna play in a moment. That is, hang on to your jaws. That's all I gotta say. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. I gotta put a watermark on that one because, and I'll probably put this on Twitter, because we're going to go through a profound change. And they're telling you this is billionaires, okay, within Dubai. And you got multi-trillion-dollar asset companies telling you this as well. It is incredible. But before I play that collage, just remember what Nadine Chakar is looking over at, okay? I mean, she is dealing with $3 quadrillion, okay? She's a part of the DTCC where they handle $3 quadrillion. And that is a significant amount of value if you were to ever bring that on chain. And you know how bullish they are about RWA becoming reality. And it's all gonna happen very soon. And even when we go down to the settlement portion of the annual report of last year, they had $446 trillion in settlement, not assets being tokenized, but this is the settlement of these assets, okay? These transactions that are being settled. So when you bring this to the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I mean by this crypto ecosystem is uncappable to market cap. It's limitless. It's just all about how much is gonna come on chain. That's all it is. And the role that XRP plays in this next revolution of the financial infrastructures, ladies and gentlemen, It is going to be a movie. We are all going to be very wealthy. Remember that little voice in your head? It's time to go. Because you heard it from Nadine Shakar, you heard it from Robbie Mitchnick from BlackRock. They're all telling you that we're going to go through a profound change. And Nadine Shakar telling you, I mean, it's pretty much them telling you that it's going to be a very, very great ride for retail at God and for institutions. And even if you guys remember this clip from CNBC where they talked about the JPM coin, listen to what they said here when they compared it to XRP.
It's not going to displace Bitcoin whatsoever.
Bad for Ripple? XRP, excuse me.
You know, I mean, I don't think so, not quite yet, because JP Morgan coin or whatever it is going to be just used within JP Morgan. Ripple's used within every bank. Ripple's used within every bank.
I mean, even CNBC knows. And before I play the video collage, ladies and gentlemen, just know the fact that the value of XRP has remained where it has since inception is so bullish because it just proves to you that they had their head down working with regulators and industry players to get everything ready. And then they're gonna roll it out all together by passing regulation and slowly opening up the floodgates and then slowly gonna flow in. You know, Brad Garlinghouse is not an idiot to sit there and say, yes, we're gonna double in market cap and see $5 trillion by the end of 2024 leading into 2025, right? Can it happen? Can it happen? It's gonna happen 100%. Early 2025, late 2024. But the thing is, when the markets move, they move really quick. And if you guys have been here in 2017 and then the 18 and then 2021, you guys know how fast and rapid these markets climb. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end off today's episode with one of the most bullish collage video types that I've created personally myself. I watched this like 10 times. It is incredible, but just know things are gonna be amazing, and just make sure your health is good so you could enjoy the wealth. Your assets are safe. Oh wait, after the collage, I gotta tell you something. Okay, I gotta tell you something, I gotta share a video. But listen to this collage.
I'm gonna struggle to convey just how much capital there is behind this regulatory dam.
Because there is trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars on the sideline that's just waiting for some clarity.
The entire crypto ecosystem is like 2.5 trillion.
We're talking about a major transformation potentially of capital markets infrastructure that affects all types of entities across the value chain.
Right, bank deposits, stocks, and bonds. $400 trillion.
That's not going to come easily or quickly, right?
Think about the opportunity, how we get to beyond the 1 trillion. I would start with private asset space is a $290 trillion market around the world.
I'm not going to say all of this money is going into crypto, but quite a lot of it will end up in crypto.
It's pretty easy to understand that we are clearly in this fourth turning. We are in a time of epic change. We are in a time of turmoil and chaos.
Because the world will be radically different in 5 years. And then with the new technologies, we're going to go, it's like going through a time warp. We're going to be in a different world.
24 is a very, very important year, in my opinion, when you look at the next 5, 10 years, 15-year trajectory going forward, particularly when you look at the sectors, within that digital infrastructure. These are all spaces that are undergoing a massive transformation. I would say a profound transformation that today, when we look back in 10 years, we will look at 2024 and probably 2023 as really critical foundation years for a massive investment journey in these spaces, that investment institutions and countries, in this case, that took the right decisions in these two, in my opinion, critical years, 23, 24. 10 years from now, we'll look back I think, and we'll be very satisfied.
That is music to my ears. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and smash that like button if that just got you bullish. And to finish off today's video, listen to this mini clip with XDC network, okay, and the DCM wallet. And they're even telling you over at XDC how important it is to have a hardware wallet, okay? Just listen to this.
Like, security is very important. You will find lots of news where something has got hacked and people like they are not able to manage their private keys. In this scenario, I see DCC's role is very important. And I always advise all the individuals, users, that they should store their crypto into the cold storage like Decent. So this is a very good for the all community for XDC member, and also I will advise all crypto investor to use a hardware storage like Decent to protect their assets on a safe place.
So if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen, link is in the description down below for $130 off for 2 Decent wallets. Okay, get it before the bull market begins. I'm telling you, you're gonna need it. 100%. And listen, if you don't have one of these, or a Ledger or a Tangent wallet or a Treasurer, if you don't have any offline hardware wallets, you are absolutely crazy. That's all I gotta say. But I don't think there's any of you guys that, you know, are in that situation. But if you are, pull trigger right now. Don't even think. I mean, you are absolutely crazy for not doing that. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. $130 off. Link is in the description down below, and we will be back with another video.
In my opinion, critical years 23, 24. 10 years from now, we'll look back I think, and we'll be very satisfied.
You thought you got rid of me? Not just yet. I have to cover this part one more time. 10 years from now, when we look back, ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to be satisfied. We are going to be beyond satisfied, okay? Because we got in way earlier than your average retail investors, and we have been accumulating for a very long time. And when the turning point comes, and which I've been telling you, and you know that my tone has changed very bullish within the last couple of months, given the situation this whole ecosystem's in, 23, 24, very crucial years, and they're making this a very crucial year as stablecoin regulation is also about to pass, right? 10 years from now, we're all going to be alive. That's a fact. I mean, if you think you're not going to be alive 10 years from now, if you're 70 years old right now, you're going to be alive in 80. If you're 80 and you're watching my video, you're going to be alive when you're 90. I mean, 90 is still pretty young. And I know there is nobody that's out there that's watching me that is 90 years old. That is a fact. And don't even comment saying, oh, I'm 90 years old, because that is bullshit. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, because you probably don't even know how to use a keyboard or a smartphone. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with another video.
With the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.